Aloha. You're about to see program 941. We're going to cover the third week in December up to the 21st, the very day that Uranus slows down, stops, and goes forward in the sky. It's an electric time for you, my friends, in the sky mirror. You never know what Uranus is going to serve you up. He's famous for surprising people all of a sudden, with something amazing. I just saw a guy on TV said global warming naysayers are driving him crazy, and me too. I'm starting to hate them. And just a few, people, and they're saying, well, it couldn't be global warming because look, we just had a cold spell. The guy said the cold spell was due to an enormous, powerful hurricane like they've never seen before that went up through Asia and hit Alaska with 50-foot waves and pushed all the cold air jet streams down onto the U.S. mainland. So the reason you just had this amazing cold spell on the mainland was due to global warming and a gigantic hurricane. Amazing. Uranus knowledge. That's what it is. I love it. But, it's shocking. Uranus will shock you. There he is. See, I got little shock marks all around him. He rules electricity, for one. So, it's usually always in the connections, by the way. Because what's going to happen is that as you get closer to that 21st, there's about a 20-day thing on either side. You go up to the 21st, comes down about 20 days. Most of the influence is here towards the center, but 20 days on either side, you're in the zone already, feeling a little bit alone, a little bit shaky. Well, that's the feeling of Uranus. We're going to look at it day by day and run the moon around the edge of this planetary pattern. Of course, the thing that you got to keep your eye on is that Uranus there is at 12, and he's gotten so powerful now. There could easily, be people in the streets and strikes, and he's squaring Pluto, or Pluto is up here at 12 degrees. Wouldn't be good to be a policeman. That's Pluto right now. Uranus is not in your favor. I remember the radar guns the police suddenly had giving us all tickets, and they put the radar gun in their lap when they weren't using it. They thought it was turned off. It wasn't. Gave them all testicular cancer. Eek! So, okay, enough. Let's take a look at it day by day. If you're in the Thursday show, the moon's in Leo here. It went by Jupiter in the morning of Thursday and promises to be, a lot of wisdom and natural knowing coming out here. Now I see it clear. Happened Thursday morning. But Thursday night, look out, here's the square to Saturn. This is 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to get cold, and you're going to feel like you don't have enough, and nothing works. And ugh, the feeling of Saturn. It's not a good guy. Changes kind of fast. You wake up Friday morning, the moon's in Virgo. Yeah, and there's a nice trine to the sun and to Venus. There's some sweets, and you got a plan, and you're going to go off and do some stuff. And, I hope it works out for you. But here in the afternoon, here's the moon opposing Neptune. Trouble with liquids, confusion, forgetfulness, fogginess. Nobody likes the chemicals. The oil companies, the chemical companies, the drug companies, the doctor, priests, artists, musicians, I call them. Sometimes they're just actors. They're never what you think they should be. They all have a phony outside on them. It isn't just a bunch of people that wouldn't put their hands on things, people that won't work. That's a net tune. Okay, well, you won't like it much Friday night, and it's not a good time to use alcohol or drugs. Saturday morning, the moon's still in Virgo, and you get up at breakfast, there's discovery. There's the moon trining Pluto, and we got some discovery going on. Could be quite nice. It lasts all the way through Saturday, and until you get to Sunday, on December 14th, there's a nice sextile to Saturn. That's Sunday afternoon, middle of the day. And you're getting organized, and it feels pretty good. And then around dinner time, the moon shifts into Libra here. and suddenly it starts getting tense. And Sunday night late, here's a square to the sun. Your plans fell apart, can't get nothing done. And here early Monday morning, here's a square to Venus. There's no sweets, there's no sex, can't get no rest. Uh-oh. The only goodie here is that Mars is there. You're going to try to fix some things, go do some physical work. This is the first half of the day. The second half of the day, the evening, dinner time, and so it's going to get electric. Here's the moon opposing Uranus. Now this is on the 15th. Uranus gets most strong and interruptive and interrupts things around the 21st. But this is only 6 days off. And so you're not likely to like the electric company and the media. And, do we have any unions left in this country after 2-3 decades of Republican fanatics? I don't know. But this is people getting together. Here's brotherhood. Here's jitteriness and electricness. And if you're going to have adverse symptoms of Uranus, like hurricanes and earthquakes and tornadoes and sudden power outages, it's likely to be around Monday night, Tuesday morning. As a square to Pluto, it's going to muck up your feeling of control and power in your life. On Tuesday, it all gets a little better after the middle of the day. Here's a nice sextile to Jupiter. Aha! Now we see it more clear. I got better information. Making a new plan here. Here's a sextile to the Sun. That's, Tuesday night at dinner time and after. Feels pretty good. Moon shifts into Scorpio here early Wednesday morning and starts kind of nice. There's a trine to Neptune, sextile to Mercury. Gosh, we're talking, we're singing, there's music. It feels that we do have faith in things after all. Yeah. Feels pretty good. Well, Wednesday night, look out. Here's Mars. Here's a square. We're losing our temper. We're impatient and angry. Ask yourself what you're protecting. You may make, if you want to do some physical work Wednesday night, late or early Thursday morning, make it short. Yeah. You'll get control and power back after you lose your temper a little bit here. Ask yourself what you're protecting. Did I really have to do that job? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Thursday evening, here's a square to Jupiter. You're overdoing it all. The moon's in Scorpio. It's hard to stop. Thursday night, did I really eat that much? Uh-oh. Too much clowning around, too much noise, too much excessiveness here. It's not good. It closes down big time Friday morning. The moon shifts into Sagittarius. And it's going by Saturn here, between breakfast and lunch. And so it's going to get cold and it's going to cool you off. And, some of you might get organized. Some of you might be pretty depressed as the moon goes by Saturn. It's not too good. Not much fun. No. The moon hits the square to Neptune and there's confusion, and the music and the religion doesn't seem to help the blues you picked up here on Friday the 19th. Some of it, is due to that Uranus station. It's all about brotherhood and telepathy and the age of Aquarius and astrology and think it over Saturday morning, because, here's a nice trine to Uranus. Saturday morning you'll understand, there is brotherhood. We are all the same. The United Nations is a good guy. We all got to work together. Stop global warming for the sake of our children and children's children. Those ethics will seem natural, and you'll be heroic about it. I get angry. Sometimes I want to take names and put those guys in jail for obstructing action on global warming. I think it's one of the devils, the worst devils we have in this world, are some idiot politician pandering to the right wing. No such thing as global warming. We have plenty of oil. Truth comes out even more Sunday morning. Here's a nice trine to Jupiter. Oh boy. And you're coming up on the new moon, which is Sunday afternoon at 0 Capricorn. So Sunday promises to be a pretty good day. It starts with nice wisdom and, a good jolly feeling. And then you be with somebody you love here Sunday night, Monday morning. That's the new moon in Capricorn, huh? Always make a new start on the new moons. New moon, the sun and the moon. Father and mother getting together, making a new plan for the month.